So let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? We are a helping hand. We're speaking with Architect Nemos at Forest Song in Ashtonvale. And of course, if we go back to Astronaut, we can get an Elec to bring us directly there. We also have report from the Northern Front, deliver Sentinel report to Sentinel Farsong at Silver Wing Grove in Ashenvale. She's on the way over there. What's that you have there, Priest? Thank you for delivering this report, Priest. From what the Sentinel writes, it seems our worst fears have come to pass. With each advance we make, the Horde appears more determined to do as much damage as possible. We can't afford to back down. The fate of our ancestral lands hangs in the balance. With more people like you on the front lines, I'm certain we could triumph. Will you join our fight? A new front has just opened in Warsong Gulch to the south.
Go in peace.
It is good to see a new arrival here at Forest Song. Vindicator Palinar is sending as much help as she can muster, and each set of hands is appreciated. Take a look around, Priest. It may not be much now, but with time and help from our Night Elf allies, we'll build a settlement worthy of calling home. There is much to be done here, and any help you can provide would be welcome. A shameful waste. Welcome to Forest Song, Priest. Where you see tents, there will one day be buildings, but such ambition requires a steady stream of materials. I cannot...
How?
Hello, Hatsuzu! Thank you for saying hi. I was not expecting a Stitch in the middle of talking to a train. Oh, these make me giggle. I cannot bring myself to order our workers to fell any of the ancient trees of this grove, but our neighbors to the west have no such reverence for the forest. We shall reclaim the tainted wood from the Sadanar to the west. Take the wood to Gnarl at the Warsong Lumber Camp. He is an ancient who will purify it for our use.
Dionys Akar.
Is there trouble?
Vile Satyr, Dryads in danger! Listen, I don't know who you are, but I need your help. My sisters went to take back the branch of Cenarius from the Satyr. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been 2 whole days! You have to find them. They were looking for the ruins of a Night Elf temple in Zavian to the northwest. I don't know what to think. Look for... Anila? She was leading them on the search. Sorry, I'm not great with their names. The Lost Chalice, the area to our west, now called Sadarnar, was once a prominent shrine built by my people. It housed a priceless relic, the Chalice of Elune, entrusted to the shrine's keepers by the priests of Elune. Pilgrims once traveled to the shrine to experience the healing powers the chalice was rumored to hold. These stories might be nothing but old wives' tales, but if there is any truth to them, the relic may hold the key to rejuvenating the wounded forest. I must know.
Farewell.
Judging by the gaping wound in her side, she's on the verge of death. She puts her hands on your shoulders and draws you close. Gasping, she points towards the arch to the north. Before her eyes close, her last wheezing breath leaves her body. He has taken it. Giltharius. You know in your heart that her dying wish is to see the branch of Cenarius back in Dryad hands.
What brings you here?
Can you feel it? The touch of corruption upon the wind? If we do nothing, it will continue to advance. This is why I seek the Chalice of Elune. Were you able to find it? Excellent work. There is certainly a latent power here, one that not even constant exposure to the corruption of the Satyr can dim. Do you see how it still shines after all these years?
Denadris.
Hi!
Have you found them? What did she say? Where is she? She died? No, that can't be! It was just yesterday that we were running and playing together in the woods. I guess those days are over. I can't believe that she is gone. We used to play together in the forest all the time. I almost feel sad. I know something that might make me feel better. Please, slay the satyrs that took her from me. Bring me their horns as proof of your actions, and you will forever have my gratitude. Another quest. Anchorite Burke.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
I could not help but overhear Ileana's loss. I understand her need for revenge. I am wondering if while you were exacting it, could you do us a service? No doubt you have already seen the satyr of Sadanar and Zavian conducting vile rituals. I believe that they are preparing the rituals to corrupt any night elves they capture. turning them into satyrs. We Draenei also have problems with fell magic exposure. Would you disturb the ritual gems while you were there?
Good health, long life. The Legion's end draws near.
We are in your debt. Unable to complete their nefarious rituals, the satyr are now fighting a losing battle where they are unable to replenish their numbers. Hooray!
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Ah, the great
Please
outdoors.
help me avenge her death. Thank you, kind Night Elf. My sister's spirit is gladdened by your efforts. Hello, gnarl. The forest sings with the seeds of change, but it also cries out in pain. Our new friends, the Draenei, are here to help us, like you. We must put an end to the destruction of my brother and sister trees before all is lost and Ashenvale is no more. The ancient creaks as it turns toward you. Architect Nemos said that you might be bringing wood salvaged from befouled Saturnar. Wood warped by foul demonic magic is of no use to the Draenei at Forest Song. Nothing sound can be built with it, but I shall purify it and return it in good time to Architect Nemos and his people for their use. Some good will come from this tragedy after all. Wow, what the satyrs have done to the trees is horrible. Nothing compares to the mass slaughter that the orcs have been engaging in. The ancient shakes with visible rage, his leaves falling all around you. Night Elf, I would have you head across the road here at the lumber camp and recover the remains of those trees. Tree ants and ancients that the Horde have hewn down in their prime. Little one, to the southwest is an area of Nightsong Woods that has in recent times come to be called Fellfire Hill. It is very sad to see the demons crawling over it, spreading their corruption. Would you do something to help take back the land? I have a number of seeds that I have been saving for such a purpose. Take them to Fellfire Hill and plant them in the fertile dirt mounds.
I am honored.
The Warsong Lumber Camp is a blight upon an embattled landscape. Every time we make progress in halting their operations, Overseer Gorthak orders his loggers to redouble their efforts. Now, the orcs are cutting more wood than they can possibly use, leaving it to rot while their blades bite into fresh trees. This is an affront to all we stand for, and we will show them that we will not suffer further destruction of our lands. Go, and do not rest until Overseer Gorthak and his minions are dead.
Farewell.
Good fortune.
I will not tolerate their existence on this world. The Burning Legion all but destroyed our race, and we fell back to settle a new home on a new world. Then they came again, and we retreated over and over. No more. There is a remnant of the Legion to the south and west in the regions known as Fellfire Hill, Demonfall Canyon, and Demonfall Ridge. They are what is left over from a force that once long ago invaded this world. Go and destroy as many as you can before it's too late.
Blessings upon your
How may I help?
At last, we have sent a message that the orcs won't dare ignore. Any overseer or foreman who sets foot within the camp to replace Gorthak will feel my wrath. We must press our advantage, and never rest until the Warsong Lumber Camp is a distant memory and a glade of trees stands upon that ground. Now, what was this about explosives? I hate to send you back in there, but based on your description of what's going on, we can't let them use all those explosives they have stored up. It's too dangerous for you to try to destroy them yourself, but if you were to steal one of their shredders, I'm sure they're tough enough to withstand the explosions. After you've destroyed their explosives, return here with the shredder. There's no sense in letting them have it back.
Good luck, friend.
I was right. Have you the remains, little one? I have lived a very long time in peace with the forest, but what these orc things are doing makes me want to feed them back to the ground. I will put this wood to rest now. Thank you for this kindness. I will never forget. There we go.
What brings you here?
I saw those explosions all of the way from over here. Those filthy orcs and their goblin lackeys are going to have a hard time doing anything to despoil the forest now. We can't thank you enough. Will this do?
Goddess watch over you.
Oh! I actually got A demon dropped this parchment, which is amazingly written in the common tongue. The ones mentioned in it are two infamous dreadlords that control the demons hereabouts. The plans detail preparations for a demonic attack on Forest Song to the north, the location where a new Draenei settlement is being established. Perhaps Vindicator Vidar at the Warsong lumber camp would be interested in these? Very possible.
Arcanon Poros.
Can you feel the evil all around us, priest? By the hand, it must be cleansed. The demons destroyed our homeland on Argus. I will not countenance their presence here on our new home, Azeroth. Okay. What do you have there, ma'am? By the 7 crystals of Atal, this cannot be! They plan to attack Forest Song? Not on my watch! Vindicator Vidar crumples the demon-scrolled plans in his fist. No, we will not allow this to happen. It falls to you to see that this attack by the Burning Legion never comes to pass. You must go and slay their leaders. Without them, the demons will be mindless. You will find in Demonfall Canyon south beyond Fellfire Hill near Manarus' floating broken spear. The Seeker resides somewhere in the Barrow Den atop Demonfall Ridge. To find the ridge, look for a ramp up from the Demonfall Canyon near the Horde's monument to Grom Hellscream. Bring me their weapons.
Remember the lessons of the past.
You have my respect and thanks, priest. Perhaps we will be able to create a new home here without having to worry about the Burning Legion yet again.
Dionys Akar.
Good. Though it may take a great deal of your years for the seedlings to grow into ancients. In the fullness of time, they will aid us in our fight against all the enemies of Ashenvale. Through the ground, I can feel more demons being brought into our world. Soon there will be too many, and we will be overrun without hope of turning them back. Take this piece of me and return to Demonfall Canyon and Demonfall Ridge, south of Fellfire Hill. Aim the bow at a demon gate and concentrate. I have stored a portion of the forest life force in its wood, and it will close the gate. So since we've been streaming for just under 2 hours, I think I'm going to cap it here. Got some good stuffs in, and lots more good stuffs to go, of course.